Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Show Lovers Update. Today we're talking about a growing crisis in our country's judiciary. Threats against judges and their families are escalating at an alarming rate. Imagine being a judge, making life or death decisions, and then facing death threats at your home. That's exactly what's happening to federal judges across the U.S. At least 11 judges' families have dealt with violence or harassment after rulings against the Trump administration. U.S. District Judge Royce Lamberth has received several death threats to his house, while someone sent a SWAT team to the home of U.S. District Judge John Coffiner after he overturned one of Trump's executive orders. This is not just an isolated incident, it's part of a larger pattern. The Trump administration has withdrawn security protection from judges who are deemed enemies of the state, including former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and former National Security Advisor John Bolton. And now, some lawmakers are proposing to transfer control of the U.S. Marshals from the executive branch to the judicial branch, allowing the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and Judicial Conference to appoint a director. But despite this growing concern, funding for the U.S. Marshals has remained stagnant over the past several years. Courthouse security needs more funding, judges told the Wall Street Journal. This is not just about protecting judges, it's about protecting our democracy itself. Threats against prosecutors and judges have been escalating since the 2020 presidential election. Death threats, intimidation, doxing, and harassment are becoming increasingly common. Ronald Davis, a former director of the U.S. Marshals, told ABC News that threats against judges have grown at an alarming rate. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts wrote in his year-end report that there's been a significant uptick in identified threats at all levels of the judiciary. And it's not just federal judges who are facing these threats. Some lawmakers and even celebrities, like Elon Musk and White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt, have openly attacked judges and their families when judges issue rulings against the administration. This is a clear example of anti-democratic language influencing extremists on social media to attack the judiciary. In fact, according to a study by the Global Project Against Hate and Extremism, anti-judicial rhetoric online rose by 327% between May 2024 and March 2025. And on platforms like TikTok and Truth Social, threats against judges nearly doubled in just 2 months. This is not just a story about politics, it's about our country's very foundations. We need to take these threats seriously and work towards creating a safer environment for all of our citizens, including our judges.